Hello, everybody. Chris Wood here. I am a 3.5-year brain injured, skull split, body mutilation, identity theft, identity change, revenge, retaliation, human traffic, attempted murder victim for revenge retaliation, like I just said, from Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, for speaking of their crimes. I have been shot, I have been kidnapped, I have been sodomized, I have been medically blacklisted and discriminated against. I have had serious lies against me. I have been stalked. I have illegal prisoner tracking on me. I've been falsely charged by OPP and Lennox and County General Hospital to keep me from help and to deflect crimes that they are guilty of. I have been trying to get them arrested and charged for crimes they're guilty of for 3.5 years, for 3 years. Today, I have no feeling in my right side of my head. I have not had any feeling or stimulation in my head for approximately 3 months. Today, I have been getting choked up a lot. I have been getting shit, feces going through my body, going through my head, and urine. And it is being done to me how? I have what is called remote neuro monitoring on me. It is police and military implant, microchip implant, and I have proven it and I can prove it. It is designed for the central nervous system to destroy the central nervous system and also to attach to it also for invasive surveillance on the victims to see what the victims see, hear what the victims hear. It basically enables them to right through the person's own eyes and ears and acts pretty much like a hologram. Right now, as I'm doing this, my head's being filled up on my right side and I'm getting clicking like buttons on my left. My skull has been split. My skull has been seriously deformed, which I have proven it. It is being used on me. The remote neuro monitoring is police and military tech, but it is being used on me through harbored inmate, child stalking, sex offender, alleged Hells Angels boss, Ontario chapter leader, and rat informant, serial killer, one known as Billy Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North, Napanee, Ontario, approximately 70 to 73 years old. Bald, glasses, did have a goatee. Last known used name, he was going by William Bill Wooldridge. I do not know what he's using now. But 149 Center Street, North Napanee, he is highly untouchable. He is highly unarrestable, of course, because he is the boss and he is committing these crimes with and for OPP. I spoke of their crimes as a result. I became the victim. Stalking, kidnapping, having my blood and piss stolen 24 hours after asking for help, forcefully. May 27, 2021. I have not been able to walk out my door without OPP knowing exactly where I am 24/7, all 100% illegally because of this prisoner tracking on me. So they can keep an eye on me. I am a human traffic victim, and I am also, like I said, an identity theft, identity change victim. I've been going through this for 3.5 years. My mother was stalked. My mother was murdered through Billy Wooldridge and Blair Hardy from Spencer Mills 14716, and Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee here in was here in Napanee at Daily Tea Company, now Kingston. More victims there, bigger city. There is Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, or OPP themselves, because they've been transferring around to avoid arrest, lawsuits, and charging on themselves and against OPP, and also in hopes to use their badge and positions for deniability. And of course, they're doing it to the poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, the ones that cannot afford legal help, medical help, or human rights help against OPP crimes. I've been sodomized. I've had Dr. Barton from Lennox and Addington County General Hospital laugh in my face over it. Told me that he would never do anything for me until I seen a psychiatrist. Had Dr. Pritchard have to try to have me committed for having reporting it for being sodomized, and then calling the same one showing up. And I have it in writing too about him wanting to try to have me committed because of it, who it was done from and to whom, by OPP Staff Sergeant year 2019 and Hells Angels boss Billy Wooldridge. They're untouchable. Shannon Quirk laughed in my face as I told her to arrest him one time when she showed up at my previous address, and she told me to file a report knowing it would have been burnt up, tore up, ripped up, done nothing good to it, because OPP have already proven what they will do. They surround hands on guns, and I have proof of it, to prevent anything illegal on them or anyone else. Plus, they have a justice of the peace to make accusations against victims stating that they're hallucinating being sodomized, hallucinating going through identity theft, not wanting to know or see any proof, just automatic assumption to prevent anything because it was by OPP and Billy Wooldridge. There is also Tyler Teabag Lake. Him and his girlfriend, Holly Carlisle, are also guilty of attempted murder on my dog, Runt, as well, by using remote neuromonitoring on him and giving him cancer, like Billy Wooldridge did with Blair Hardy to my mother. And that was all 100% with intent. Luckily, no victims of OPP can go through or can get medical help. Luckily, identity thefts, injuring, torturing, murdering parents, murdering bloodlines for revenge, retaliation, and completely changing people's identity to frame them, to traffic them, and then to kill them. And I say that without any kind of paranoia. Isn't that right, Spencer Mills? Whether you are here or not, there is ex-chief, year 2019, ex-chief or commander, staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021, Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Ken Fuck, Ken Kill, Ken Get Away With It, Money Badge Family Town Council Lucas. There is Stacy, the mental health worker, and there is mental health worker and OPP Shelley Hafner or Huffner. Lennox and Addington County General Hospital, who are involved in aiding and co-committing with human trafficking and OPP crimes and Billy Wooldridge crimes. And it's been proven. Wayne Coveyduck administration, Sarah Fiddler administration. Paladin security guard, roughly 23 to 25, approximately 3 to 500 pounds. Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, Stacy's girlfriend, file falsifier, medical blacklister, the one that assures all crimes for OPP and everyone else are assured by the medical blacklisting and the lies and everything else against the victims to prevent them help. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, triage nurses Terry, Tanya, and David. You are all seriously dangerous. You are all guilty of criminal negligence against me and aiding and co-committing with intent for 3.5 years in this crime against me. Injure me, torture me, medically blacklist me, name calling, telling me that I am retarded, telling me that I needed a head shrink for my head swelling up, pun intended, right, Dr. Waldron? And I'm crazy. You can't fix that because of me talking about identity theft, and that it can't happen. Well, I have proven 100% you wrong, you son of a bitch. And you will answer for it. You will fucking pay for it. Thinking, I don't know, you're going on lies against me, thinking that I am a dummy, thinking lies on me about being a criminal, lies on me about long psychological records and history, lies on me about a lot of things, all by OPP and everyone else to get away with what they've been getting away with and to prevent me help. But one way or another, this is fucking done. My identity theft is changed. You're guilty of murdering the entire Wood bloodline, and Dale Hartwick is involved with this. Billy Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North, Tyler Lake, Jason Two Step, Kippy Van Alstyne, they're all drug fed, money paid, protected OPP co offenders. They're also drug traffickers, drug lacers. Blair Hardy's guilty of rapes, guilty of many homicides with Billy Wooldridge from Toronto to Napanee. Yes, they do go back and forth to Toronto. They're drug traffickers, the human sex trade slavery traffickers. Wellington OPP may be involved as well. So I am Chris Wood, and I am a 3.5 year revenge retaliation, identity theft, human traffic with the intent to murder a victim through Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police. They're untouchables, they're unarrestables. Dale Hartwick, Bill Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Teabag Lake, either at his mother Shelley Barchet's or on Water Street, 34 Water Street. Jason Two Step Compete Van Alstyne, Robert Bucktooth Bob Barry, Allie Cooper, Holly Carlisle, Michelle Irish, the woman from Center Street and Thomas, the crack shack, the fat woman, that blondish reddish hair. There's Curtis and Sarah. They're guilty of murdering my dog, attempted murder on my dog Runt. They're guilty of arson attempts on my previous address, destruction of private properties, throwing blood on my previous address, stalking, lies, cover ups, time buying, arrest refusals, except for on me being criminal or me being completely and totally numbed down, completely and totally deformed, and not being able to do a thing about it. This is how OPP traffic, frame, and murder. They are guilty of the murdered and missing as well. This needs to be taken serious. I have no association, and this is nothing against police. This is about police committing very serious crimes and murdering bloodlines and a lot of other things and getting away with it using R&M, giving it to pedophiles who are using it on children who might not even be aware of it as well. Right here in Napanee, compliments of OPP, false arresting victims, to giving them criminal records to justify crimes against their victims in hopes to be above suspicion of the crimes they are guilty of because who it's done by, like I said, no criminal or no legal help, no medical help, and no human rights help. No matter what is being done to me or has been done to me, time has been bought. This is fucking finished. Congratulations to the pieces of shit garbage. This is what happens when you speak up against police and you try to save lives. This is how they go about doing it. They completely deform you. They fucking have tech that's been in use since the 60s, and not a lot of people are aware of it, which benefits them. So, congratulations, Tyler Lake, Billy Wooldridge, Jason Van Alstyne, Blair Hardy, and the rest of you fucking garbage. One way or another, you will answer for this and you will pay for this, whether you are OPP, whether you work for OPP, or whether you are fucking Lennox and Addington doctors who are above laws Every single police officer named needs to be criminally and felony arrested and charged, along with Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors. And you need to be sued for every fucking thing you were responsible for out your asses. OPP needs to be charged. Every single cop named needs to be charged and arrested individually and sued. You need to be fired, have your pensions taken, your threats and dangers to society. You make your money illegally, criminally. Organized crime, Hells Angels, Bandito fucking cops. So my bloodline, my identity, and my life and my mother get stolen so you can fucking get back to having sex with children, so you can try to label me as whatever you're doing to get away with this. It's not going to work, you pieces of shit. I am Chris Wood, and I'm an identity theft victim. Compliments of the police for revenge retaliation. Oh, be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. Hit that like, share, subscribe. I hope this is seen and taken serious in one way or another. You will answer for this. You're lucky. I cannot do anything about it because the lies have been cast and they've already seen my falsified file. Not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to anything happening to me in August of 2019 after being shot. No problems whatsoever. And then all of a sudden, the lies and everything else against me, and other medical problems and all other bullshit. Congratulations, you fucker. Chris is dead. Mentally, I have been dead for about 3 months. Well, not totally, but so I have no feeling or stimulation in my head, and my head's completely flattened now. It's been rounded out, it's been split, it's been elongated, short, and widened. And no matter what you can prove, you'll still be called a liar by Lennox and Addington County General Hospital, who have probably made a lot of money with OPP with their homicides, blocking people out, covering crimes while ending bloodlines for inmate sex offending pieces of shit garbage and fucking corrupt human trafficking fucking cops. Be safe, everybody. This is done. So congratulations, Waldridge, Hardy, Lake, Winalstein. Two are fucking maybe what, 30, 35, and two is what, 65 and 70, 73 approximately. Good fucking job. Split my fucking skull, completely injure my brain, numb me down, highly fucking psychotic. They think that they own me. I was sold by OPP for this identity theft, traffic, and murder, and I've said it right from the beginning. Oh, be safe, everybody. Look at this. The whole this side of my head's completely swelled up right in here because I'm being broadcasted through. This hole right in here. This right part here. And then the back part of my head, right where I got this spot, is swelling up. It's about the size of a fucking. It feels like it's about the size of a rubber ball. So, congratulations. And I got shit going through me as well. Literal shit from you bastards. I share any DNA with Hardy, Legman, Allstein, Hartwick, or any of you fucks involved. You're going to be serious consequences regardless, no matter what you've done to me. You've already murdered my bloodline. You murdered my mother as well. I have no feeling left either on the right side of my fucking chest either. So damage has been done, you fucking psychotic bastards. You're lucky that this is all 100% legal for OPP revenge. And you're lucky that you own the fucking cops, you junky little pieces of shit. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. Anybody thinks identity thefts can't happen? I am proof, and this is through the police for revenge. Good job, you bastards.